Here we go. Hey, Joe. See if there's still one of these things going. This is not looking good. I think I made one by myself. Oh, here comes somebody. Gen J. I mean, I can, hello? That was weird. Portal's open like another minute. And we got somebody else. Maybe the portal's officially closed now, though. I don't know if this is gonna work. Yeah, this isn't looking likely. Hey, Walmer. Oh shit, what? I thought the cast was over. I'm doing alright, but I think this jack is not happening. There was like 3 or 4, but I think people just left. Interesting that it continues to cast after it auto-ports you. We'll have to wait till the next round, I suppose. It probably depends on the 5. Right. I think I have faction missions today. Hell yeah, I got faction missions today. Let's go. It's a pretty decent price for fragments. Yo, that's sold. Look at that. Now I got some moth to work with. Yeah, I can't remember which one of these. Shit, I don't remember which one of these it's on. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Serenity, controlling, blood threshold weakening. Should be fine, actually. What was it again? Like, I always forget the platform variable. Oh, I need to save and repair for that, I guess. It's not for you. Let's go. Raging and kindle, purging napalm. Should be fine. Oh, you dick. You had to like stop right there to do that stupid cast. Anima pocket, cool. Dude, I hate when you get the Anima pocket with these fucking psychic things. They can just spawn in them and you're just kind of like, alright, well, I guess I gotta eat that in order to get the buff. Dude, I was not in that. Fuck off. I knew that was coming soon. Dude, again, it's like right there. Oh, bullshit. Jesus Christ. Don't think so, buddy. Dude, again, dude. Right in the fucking middle of this shit. The fuck? I was not in that. Oh no, that's not good. How long am I stuck in that for? Holy shit. Alright, at least we get this platform. We can go like... You like full like single target DPS, right? Animate train, redistribution. Okay, so we gotta save eruption to repair. It just had this modifier set. Fuck off, dude. Oh, I just now got wing. I didn't even realize it didn't have wings. Come on, dude, get over here. Yes, I forgot. Oh no! Fuck me! Oh, he's gonna heal. Ah, shit. That's bad. Fuck, I don't have it in pair. No, I do. Fuck me, dude. I fucked that up so bad. I genuinely don't know if I'm getting another anima drain or not. I think no, it would have happened already. Yeah, it would have happened already. I think I did enough damage to bypass the trigger. It's not as bad as I thought, I guess. Come on, dude. Fuck. Oh, this is gonna be fucking close. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Of course I forgot to use them on Jack. Maybe your membership? $22 fragments. Not too bad. Why don't you do this, I guess. Hey, Top Kelly. There's some really cheap Halloween stuff. Sam Hain, sorry. Dude, ice stock gloves are creepy as fuck. But the problem is you don't get to see, like, how creepy they are most of the time. But they are exceptionally creepy. I had, like, a picture I took somewhere of Jimmy. Where he's got the ice sock gloves and he's like pointing like I want you. I think I even made like an I want you poster like with that picture. And so he's like pointing like this and like you can clearly see the eyeball on the finger. What is this from? What did a group just do? What is this? Like a raid or something? Someone posted a raid ACT and... No, it can't be a raid. It's 20 minutes, 42 seconds? What the fuck was this from? Is it from Jack? Are they just now finished or something? That's kind of funny. Pumpcalypse. Pumpocalypse. Pumpcopolypse?
Hello.
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 Which button do I press now? This one? Hello.
First stab at rifle tanking. Dude, I wish people would stop saying shit like that. That irritates the holy bejesus out of me. Rifle tanking's not a thing. It's not how tanking in this game works.
Fancy a drink later? Grab your Circo, you.
I'm an old man. Get off my lawn.
You're moving up. This must be very exciting for you. Of course, in my
Like,
day, it wasn't
there was like different tanking in TSW because you could, right? Like you had like leech tanking and heal tanking. And like when you sword tank, it's because sword is a fucking tanking weapon in that game. Like,
and the black market traders. It's in a car park of all places. The Illuminati have no sense of style, none at all. The boys
like
in the
rifle
treasure
tanking
department
isn't a
told
thing.
me
You're
to tell
just,
you
it's just,
they are
it's not.
uploading the information to your telephone. Why we
You're
couldn't
not
just tell you where
tanking.
to go is beyond me. When I was a field operative, I kept my...
No, I mean, okay. You could be taking the place of a tank, but you are not tanking with a rifle. That is not what's happening. You are not using the rifle to tank, right? The difference with, like, in TSW, for example, with heal tanking or leech tanking, is you were using healing to tank. Like, you were generating the aggro with the healing. You were leech tanking, you were generating aggro mostly by damage, right? And then you were healing yourself via the leeching. So it's sort of a variant of heal tanking because of how heal aggro worked. But like, you're not tanking with the rifle. But it's not just this person. I just saw it and it triggered me, right? Because I've seen people say like sword tanking. I'm like, that's not a fucking thing. You're not sword tanking. You are maybe doing subpar to your role by trying to not use a tanking weapon and use a sword because you want to have fun or something, but you're not tanking with the sword. You can't tank with the sword in Legends. That's not a thing that fucking happens. You happen to have a sword equipped while you're tanking. That's not the same fucking thing. And it like, it's like a splinter in my brain when I like see that shit. And then everyone that if I say that, and people are like, well, no, I'm tanking and I'm using it. Like, dude, you're not using the sword to tank. That's not what's happening. And most of the time when I see that bullshit, it's someone fucking around and making the dungeon way more of a pain in the ass for everyone else running it. It's not like they're doing it and it's somehow adding value. It's, I want to do something different and I'm making everyone else's life 10 times harder. So it just annoys the shit out of me. This that whole concept. You can kite. Maybe you can even like offhand or something. But even doing that, like you're not performing the role as well. Right? I think though, if they were doing Jack, they're basically just keeping aggro and keeping themselves alive. It's not tanking at all. It's more like doing Dark Agartha, where like you slotted animatip bullets, right? And you can take damage and heal yourself. Because honestly, you don't, especially if your E level's high enough, you don't need an actual tank for Jack. Jack does not require an actual tank. I'm pretty sure on like with Jimmy, I've like held aggro in like a full DPS build and just had like a healing passive and maybe like, I don't know, the effigy gadget or something. It's not, you're not tanking. And even when I'm doing that, I'm holding aggro just by doing damage. Not by, you know, actually having tanking allocation or something. I think I actually have less damage than I should right here. I think I forgot to set it back to 100%. Maybe. I think I'm at like 90 or something. You accept Mage Tank? Yeah, it's Ellie. Oh, I shouldn't have dodged there. Fuck. For Chaos Blood Tank, it's a fun term for my... No, I mean... No! You can't tank. You can't. I mean, yes, you can tank, but like, you can, because chaos is tanking. You can chaos main hand tank, sure, right? But if your offhand is Ellie or Blood, you're performing your role less than you should be. You know? Now, if you're higher than the dungeon level and you're just face rolling it anyways, it doesn't actually matter, right? And at that point, you're not by doing something like non-optimal, you're not like really you're not like harming the progression of the group in the content, right? Watch your waypoints? Yeah, I know, right? Watch her in the dark. They do be watching. He still had the sniper thing on me, even though he was dead. That's funny.
Facial recognition program on the body, but I don't need them to tell me that this fellow isn't Illuminati. He is Phoenician. So, the Phoenicians are involved. This complicates matters. I'll have to discuss this with the Force Marshal. You can leave. You ought to, before you're swamped by more infected humans. There's nothing more to be accomplished for now.
This shotgun's almost done. It's ridiculous. It's like when people say like that they're heal tanking or something because they're healing themselves. Like, that's not what heal tanking means. Heal tanking means you're tanking via the healing. Like why you would in TSW you'd pop cold-blooded, right? Because the heal aggro, it generated a fuck ton of heal aggro. Like you can't really do that in Legends. Also, I'm not really mad about that. Like I feel like people get upset about that. It's like that's not healthy for the system, right? It's not even healthy that I can heal myself as much as I can. Currently, right? Like the fact that we can just run dungeons where I just have a gadget that like heals me along with my cooldowns for content isn't great. And you can pretty much do it more or less at level. I don't think it's really viable in E14, or at least not viable in certain fights, because the DPS need healing. So it's not about you keeping you alive, even if you can do that. It's about the fact that there's mechanics that like damage the DPS and require a healer to heal them up. So there's heal checks. Now there might be certain bosses that don't have those mechanics, and maybe you can solo heal yourself through those with like cooldown rotations and gadget. But like, I think in E14 it's more often you need a healer. The fact that on E11 we were able to do Penthouse without a healer is kind of wild. Like, I think it's a little more punishing in 14. I'm not sure if it's as doable there, but I know we did it on 11. Now, granted, we had like mostly like I think E17 people with me, so like they're over gearing it by a lot. What do I have? 10 minutes? I don't know if I can do Missile Crisis in 10 minutes. I can probably do Rogue Agent in 10 minutes.
Hello? Oh, for Christ's sake, now it's on speakerphone.
No, it's on speakerphone. But I do admit there's a little bit of a issue with, okay, then what do you call it? Right? The reason I get upset about it at all is because I feel like the language of things is important to make sure like everyone's talking about the same thing. And I don't but also, I mean, you could still, I feel like you could say, I tanked, you know, X boss, right? But I don't think it's good to say that you were rifle tanking. It's because yes, you held aggro. Right?
We have received
like ideally anyways, you held aggro, no one pulled off of you. You did like the tank's job. But you didn't use the rifle to do it. Right? Like the rifle itself didn't enable the tanking process.
Over the ether to alert everyone else to what's going on. You are no longer the only one in pursuit. It is imperative that you get to our black sheep first and retrieve our...
At least in the like event bosses, because they have equal footing buff, maybe you could just be called DPS tanking.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Because it's not really relying on your weapon at all. Guns don't take bosses, people do. Yes.
Our best guess is that the artifact affected the gateway to Agartha, depositing you and our traitor somewhere outside the charted regions.
Because DPS tanking was also a thing in TSW.
Outside the jurisdiction of the Council of Venice. The gloves are off out there. No gentleman's rules, I'm afraid. Catch your target before our rivals do.
I think it just that I'm pretty sure that just relied on healers being OP as all hell. I remember doing I think it was a New York raid, like Elite, with Artificial Mind, and I think they had me go like 2k health in TSW, which is like. Like That's super low to DPS tank. Like, no one normally DPS tanks at 2k health. And but that was like that was no feat of mine. I executed what I was supposed to do as far as like the tank, you know, as far as like knowing my rotation and when to do my things. But the reason I was alive was not because of me. It was because Artie's fucking insane healer.
Anything capable of doing this to one of the custodians of Agatha will be deadly to you.
He like wanted to try something out, and it worked. I'm pretty sure I went down to like almost 0 health at some point. But also, like, you know, we used to have things that would prevent death as well. I don't really think we have those anymore. Like, since they nerfed the fuck out of Immutable, I don't think we really have like a prevent death in Legends, do we? I mean, you have gadgets that give you protection and stuff, but I don't think there's anything currently that like it like prevents you from dying for X time, X seconds or whatever. I don't think that's a thing anymore. I think in TFW we actually had a gadget that did that on top of abilities. Just there was a gadget that was like a I don't die for X seconds.
Where in blazes are you? We're... All right, yes, fine. That would be...
Oh shit.
Looking at. It's not entirely
Had the wrong...
to us, but it's been off limits for a while now. Venice
wrong thing
moves
map or
after
something.
several unfortunate incidents. It's a place of great power still under investigation. We've been pushing for the council to open it up to the secret war. We are concerned that our rogue element is bringing the relic home, potentially amplifying its effects. Something to do with resonant quantum harmonics coupled with a powerful source of anima, causing instabilities in the occult fields. I don't know much about this nonsense, but I trust our code sorcerers. They are gravely concerned. Extreme prejudice is required. The target must be eliminated.
And 2%? I feel like it was much worse in because he did this exists. I guess because he didn't do it very much in PSW, right? He did this like once a character. I think it used to be much worse. Even in Legends, I think it used to be much worse about positioning that blood flow shit. I was just maybe I don't know if I was just not cognizant of like when it happened, or like aware of my surroundings to point it away from shit. But like, I feel like I used to have way more problems with that. Oh my god, he's taking forever. What the fuck? Like it lagged out or something. I don't know what happened there.
Good work. I'm sorry you had to go through that. It's never a pleasant business dealing with one of our own. But he brought it upon himself, I'm afraid.
Alright, we did it.
His name will be stricken from our records. His family will only know that he was lost in the service of his society.
Oh, you know what? I shouldn't turn this in yet. Because isn't the hourly a main mission? Right? So, I haven't done sides yet. So I should go do the hourly and then sides and then turn this in. Because then it'll count towards the second tier. That didn't give me an IP? Fuck you, game. Horseshit. Dude, what the actual fuck? I think we have warring tanks right now or something. Hysterical laughing. You get up here? Huh. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, so the way he's like flitting around is not great. People got stuck in the laughing thing. So annoying. Yay! I received netherworldly dress. I need a lot of monster kills, holy shit. Wait, I'm not on the list. No, wait, never mind, I'm 4th. Holy shit. Dude, I am 4th on the goddamn list. Look at that. Vivisectionist lab coat. Wait a minute. Where is this shit? Here's a lab coat. What's netherworldly dress? It's not pants, is it? Oh, it's an outfit. There we go. Yeah, okay. I found it. I thought I already looked there and I didn't see it. And the other thing was the lab coat. I didn't even notice that. Do. Alright, so we're gonna go do our side missions first. Right? Before we turn in Rogue Agent. And then we'll do Venetian Missile Crisis. The fuck?
Special assignment received.
Special
Initializing.
assignment received. Too late for me.
Welcome to the Jingle Clan. It has been too Templar and Finger Blades drew demon blood together.
I see Foon. Goodbye, Foon. Holy shit, there he is again. That actually scared me. Dude, sometimes you run this mission and like you just cannot find him, and other times I run it and I just keep seeing him. It's weird. There we go.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Oh fuck, I still need 9 kills, huh? Uno más. There we go. Ah! Oh, that was weird. was weird.
Be our guest.
Yeah, too many outstanding reports. Two side missions left.
Additional assignment received. Initializing.
Moonlander! Let's go! We got a red key at least. Technophilia wreck. Haha. Those are just shards.
Critical empowerment results.
All right. So now we finally go to London to turn in the mission.
Haven't you got somewhere to be?
For pity's sake, Tuck.
I'm warming to you.
We have an image.
You carried yours. You are deserving of your new rank. I'm sure we will speak again soon. In the meantime, please.
Here we go. Venetian Missile Crisis. Let's go back to London again. Yay. Yay.
Buongiorno. Apologies for the cold call. Don't worry.
Careful.
Mm-hmm.
Unauthorized access detected.
You guys group up a little or something? Annoying. It was just weird. I don't know why like they start shooting before they can even see you. Where are you going? That was stupid. You're an idiot. Let's go.
Merda.
Finally get to the fun part.
Phoenicians. How many sanctions do we have to slap on them before they learn? The occult weapons industry isn't a hot dog stand. It must be regulated. Buyers must be screened and registered. You can't just peddle these things out of the back of a van. Obtaining a council edict authorizing the use of force could take days. Red tape and whatnot. But you don't work directly for the council. So, let me put it this way. You're authorized to use your initiative and recover what's ours. Capisci? You can feel it, can't you?
I did not expect that. I didn't even go paint some either.
Design. You know, it takes us a few centuries to develop tech around here, but in the end, we always get it right. Likewise, I encourage you to get this one right.
Woot. There we go. Stop that. Stop that. This. I don't think it's that one. This one. God damn it. Oh, oh, it is that one. I just didn't recognize the. Okay. There we go.
certified agents. Buona fortuna.
How did you survive that? The fuck blew me over? He's got rocket launcher expertise. Level 9.
Frankly, a creature of your talents belongs with us. A few more showings like this and I could pull some strings, get you a cushy assignment with the council, an office of your own, a sizable salary, an expense account. Best of all, no field work. Tempting, yes? Something to think about. We'll take it from here.
No overflow back then. Okay, I think that's all my faction missions. Wait, I never finished Hell's Arsenal. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? I thought I finished that. Whatever, we can just pause that. Oh, shit. It's actually full. There's always a chance at a crit. Bomber, you want to come help the lair? There's a SD lair. Just message Meowsa. Meowsa. Rin's in here too. On Kezi. You're unable to perform. Then why was it green? I saw that one was green. Maybe I already bought it and just didn't. Okay, I think I see what happened. God damn it. That's annoying. Deleting it. Fuck you. Let me get the eye stock gloves, actually. Ooh, there's Fiery Eyes Cyan. It should be full now. We grabbed DJ. Can we do Scorched Desert Lair in like 15 minutes though? Yeah, we have 10, 12, like we have 14 minutes. I don't know if we're gonna do the lair in 14 minutes though. We can try, I guess. Whoever's sharing missions isn't sharing it, like, well. Or enough. I got one mission. It's dumb. Dude, where the fuck is Babe at? Dude, Babe isn't even fucking here. Oh, where the fuck they are? The fuck? We might have had time to do this if people had any common sense at all. Or sense of urgency or like, fucking anything. They missed the 3 meetup things. Yeah, they have them. Oh, come on, guys. You all have... Where are you going? The fuck? Fuck, -1.
I see such darkness. Drive it away, O living garden.
Fuck is Pony at?
We will make a great offering of you.
Come on, fuck. Where the fuck is Babe at? Why would you like that, you fucking asshole? I didn't say to fucking like that. Dude. What the fuck? I said after Jack. Wasn't a fucking secret, man. It's not like Jack takes a long time. Also, they're acting like it's a fucking end of the world. Jesus. I could not have been more clear, and everyone should be doing Jack. Like, what the fuck? If everyone was here doing Jack, it would just go that much faster. I don't understand people sometimes, man. You have once-a-year content, and you're like, oh no, how dare you go to the once-a-year content to fucking... for like 2 minutes, when other people are fucking AFK in Agartha for goddamn 10. I don't have to fight anything when I come back. I can just run. Also, I'm the tank, so it fucking matters. They act like I'm gonna be gone for like a goddamn hour or something. What the fuck? Fuck, I was paying attention to the fucking chat and got stuck in the stupid laughing thing. There. I'm never playing with that person again. It's not doing it. You motherfuckers. I'm beyond mad right now. I'm now short a fucking... I'm now short one. I tanked the whole fucking thing, and I'm short one because this person's an asshole. Such a waste. Fuck. Why did I all of a sudden shift over here? The fuck?
Critical empowerment results.
I am so mad. Wow, I'm honestly damn near speechless. Babe was AFK and fucking Agartha not MUing longer than it took me to do Jack. Not to mention the fact there was a concern in the beginning whether we would finish for Jack, and I said, hey, no big deal. Right? No big deal. We can go do what we can do and come back and finish. If there was a problem with that, it should have been stated then. But I clearly stated what I wanted, what I was going to do. Not wanted to do, I was going to do. If we're going to do this, I'm going to Jack. Vommer, I don't need stuff. I don't need the flare grenades. Thank you. I appreciate the offer. I'm so mad. I'm so mad at that bullshit. You don't even have the essences without me tanking, right? Like, I've never seen someone behave that way. My blacklist? I don't really have one. Sometimes I ignore people for a little bit if they're pissing me off, but I usually like remove them because I don't like. Mostly, I don't like not knowing what's going on. Right? Like, if you ignore someone, like, you don't see... you'll see, like, weird one-sided conversations. Now, there are certain people that, like, you know... There's certain people where, like, I know what to expect. So it's dependent on my mood whether I want to, like... deal with what I know is going to happen or not, right? Like, you know, certain people AFK a lot, you know, certain people are prone to quitting on stuff, and I know that, so if at this point, if I do stuff with them, like, I know what I'm getting into. I'm not doing shit with this person ever again. I mean, the way the situation was handled was so poor and so rude, and frankly, they're bad at the game. Like, I don't usually like harp on people not being, you know, good at their role, or I try to avoid, you know, being like, oh yeah, that sometimes it's like a little, like, you're like, ah, oh, fuck, the reason we're not getting past this shit is because someone is just, you know, beyond bad. They're just not fulfilling their role, right? And you kind of just have to carry, like, But usually, if people are chill and nice, you know, at least they're trying. Like, but this is I'm just pissed now. And they're bad at what they're doing. And they think it's okay to be an asshole and fuck people over. And they can just get fucked. So, all I've done other than vent on stream is I sent them a message saying, never contact me again. I think I was so mad I misspelled contact. I have no interest in doing content with someone like that. I wouldn't have had to do that. I would have had enough Signet XP to not have to buy that shit from the auction house to make this purple. You know? Oh, I need still 2 main missions. Like, they don't even post in Sanctuary, so other people, like... Babe posted once. I posted multiple times in Sanctuary. I personally asked you to join to help fill, because they were struggling to fill. And then just get fucked over like that is like... When someone couldn't wait, like, 2 minutes? Fucking 2 minutes? I don't know, maybe it was technically 3. It was really fucking fast. And it would have been even faster if everyone else just said, cool, and went to Jack. We had fucking 10 people. People still playing Secret World? Yes, people are still playing Secret World. It's Sam Hain. It's going poorly. I'm super fucking pissed off right now. Someone was a fucking jackass. There's enough people in this game to still get mad at people, okay? I mean, I was you came like I guess right at the right at the end of it, but like this, the short version is we did a lair that I tanked. Get some sleep armor. We started a lair, and it took so long to fill that basically we had like maybe 15 minutes before the hourly Halloween boss popped up. And they were like, should we wait? Should we go? And I was like, well, we can always go to the lair and then go to do Jack when it comes up. Because, like, you don't lose any progress. Right? Like, you don't lose progress. So, like, let's just go start it at least. And then we can go do Jack and come back and finish. And then it took those fucking jackasses so long to get in there. And everyone's so long about, what? I should meet up? Like, 5 minutes later. That, by the time we started it, like, we finished the last mission, and we were like a minute after the portal opened. I was like, okay, I'm going to Jack now, like I fucking said I would. And they got all pissy, like I was abandoning them. I'm like, no, I'll be back. I even pasted the message with the timestamp of when I had said in the very beginning. And while I'm in Jack, which took like 2 minutes, they decided to start summoning on group 1. Which means I got fucked out of chests that I helped do the work to get the essences for. Like, that's loot that I should have been able to loot that I didn't get to. And you know, I'm just like, this was discussed beforehand. It's not like it's a surprise, right? It's not like, oh my god, someone left to go do Jack. Like, it was the fucking plan. If we don't finish in time, I'm going to go do Jack. I'm gonna do my fucking once a year content over your any day of the goddamn year content that has no time limit and loses no value by putting it off 2 minutes. These fuckers are AFK longer than that. Sometimes in the lair they're AFK longer than that. We have to redo shit because people just fucking stand there while the group keeps going. Just random people. I mean, some of them might be in a cabal together potentially, but it's just mostly just random people. I mean, that's, but why? Okay, so I say random, but like, the time period that I'm playing at is mostly the same. Like, I've done content with them before. You know? Like, most people, like, at least at certain, elite levels, well, can't talk. At least at certain elite levels, everyone kind of knows who most of the people running content at that level are, and within a couple of levels of it. Because you just, at least at that time period. I may not know who's running, you know, E8s or E11s or 14s at like noon or something. But in my time frame, I pretty much know. How is the tune dying? Fuck. Or Zero, but I played original. Got as far as the vampire place. Yeah, Transylvania. Good blood build? Yeah? I don't know if I have one handy. I know I used one for Dark Agartha after the rebalance. After the rebalance, a lot of people didn't know how to do Dark Agartha with blood without killing themselves, so I made a video on it. What weapon should they play with? Wait, do you mean what weapon in general, or like which blood weapon? Oh, blood and?
Additional assignment.
Usually elemental. Elemental's like the
You have come.
pretty much the
Help
best
us.
offhand.
Please deliver us from our enemies. Time is
You can also go
running out.
shotgun offhand to bring like certain buffs and stuff. Oh my god. Oh, I'm in the wrong build. Fuck. Wait for Q for a dungeon? I don't queue for dungeons. No one. We don't really use the queue, the activity finder. TSW didn't have an activity finder until like the last year or so.
Beware these hellish instruments. Your life. Your sweet, virginal life. It is
Oh,
fueled.
I don't have the extra impair. Yeah, one of them at least. Whee! Never got a Q. Yeah, I mean, Qs did happen in TSW. Because they had like a daily challenge that like gave you in-game stuff for actually using the activity finder. But there's not something like that in Legends. And the way the Q finder works is like not, especially because like you don't really need healers. I mean, if your whole group's at level for the content, you need a healer, but if like a lot of times you have people like over leveling doing lower content and then don't really need one, and so like no one's queuing as the healer kind of thing. So like I don't know, this doesn't work well. Like I actually prefer that we just use looking for group and build, like you just ask. Also it encourages communication. One of the problems with Activity Finder is people don't have to talk, so they don't. So then they're just bigger assholes in the dungeon. People tend to be a little less assholeish if they have to actually talk to you to even get in the group. I mean, it's not a guarantee, but it's like you had to start talking, so you know when you say things, people are more apt to pay attention to them. A lot of people are intent on getting cleaved here. Okay. Yeah. I think it works better, honestly, for the game. For running the content. Never said blood build. I used to bleed out your enemy net. Bleed out on your enemy. Dude, have you seen Arctic? Have you seen Gen V? Gen V had like the main character basically is Secret World Blood person. They literally like cut themselves and manipulate their blood as it comes out and like lash people with it or spike it through them. Like it's straight up Secret World Blood build shit.
Hurry. Come to me. Before
Well, I think she finally figured out that she can control other people's blood a little bit. But for a while, she was just doing her own. Seems like that's all she knew how to do. Expect molten metal at some point. There we go. I was gonna say. Whee!
Once
We probably could have
all was
done.
perfect.
Well, maybe
Like
not.
you.
No, because Viv's the
Left
only, I
rot
think.
in the vile glass house of its planters. So cruel.
Oh my god, dude. That dude fucking sliced the tune. Holy shit. I don't even need the heal gadget here. I can just take an impair. Crew finder is just there to match people do no talking, just how fast can compare.
Spiteful
Wait,
taunt.
what's STO?
Nuclear mistress.
Oh, Star Trek
Space
Online.
Phoenix taught to create
right?
an explosive union.
Took me a second, sorry. That's the other problem, right? Is like the fucking story mode dungeons have the story mode dungeons have in Activity Finder have like level caps. If you don't queue for the dungeon within the level range, you can't queue for the dungeon, which is fucking stupid. They never should have done that. It is so dumb. The idea that there's going to be enough people to, like, always be able to fill a, like, 5-level range, spread, right? The idea that there's always going to be enough people playing, enough new people playing all the time, at the same time, that you'll get, that you'll be able to use the activity finder to, like, level 10 to 18. Like, what the fuck? Doesn't make any sense. Whoever thought that was a good idea should be fucking slapped. Like, that is just, that is just bizarre conclusion to come to. I don't care if your game is fucking going gangbusters, man. Like, the amount of continuous influx of new people you would have to have at all times of day to make it so someone that is between level 10 and 18 is able to, like, find a group in the activity finder for that before they out-level it is crazy. It doesn't make any sense.
This war machine is its vampire, protected by the portal's power.
There wasn't our mechanics who don't know how they work and try to teach us the route. Yeah, it happens in this game too. But everyone kills themselves in the fucking reflex shields. What's a reflex shield? It's only fucking everywhere in the game. It's in the story. The Revenants have reflex shields. They have misdirection. Literally in the story. Like, as you're playing through the early part of the game. Like, fucking Blue Mountain has reflex shield. And yet in the dungeons, people are like, what? Go this way. I don't know where the next well is going to be. Oh, there we go. Oh, I almost rolled into that. Holy shit. Yep, someone just killed themselves on the shield again. I called it. You know, how did that not happen sooner? Oh, I got a card. We got a blue chest. Nice. You okay, puppers? One. Two, I got 2 pluses. Well, the dungeon is like my hot. ULs in Southern Carolina who cook your food and dump you once off cash and believe DPS all that matters. That's all games. Yeah. Does anyone use pistols builds anymore? Sure. I mean, I was using pistols up until like last year or something. I think I switched to sword just because they in the maybe 2 years ago they finally in the rebalance buff sword, so it isn't shit. So I was pistols before that. There's still people do pistols though. No, that's a glyph. I don't know why I was thinking that was talisman. Need one more dungeon. Pistol mechanics is one of the most interesting things. The RNG gods of chambering red. Well, if you run the Sovtech harmonizer pistols and you run the belt, like you'll get red all the time. All the time, especially on groups of ads, like doing scenarios or something. So Sovtech harmonizers combined with the pistol belt and like the right build, like you'll straight up just be like, wipe it red, wipe it red, wipe it red. No, Noala, why? Faction, probably dragon. That's what I mained back in TSW. It's my main in Legends. I mean, I have like 18 characters right now. I have multiple characters in all the factions. This one's a Templar for this run. For this free-to-play challenge run. I think I just did it for the speeding through the story with the... Because they have the easier transition mission. Templars don't go to the Orochi bases and sneak around. They do something else. They do Virgula Divina, which is a way better mission, honestly. Sex, drugs, and Rockefeller. Yeah, Illuminati is really good. I probably would rate... My rating would probably be Dragon, Lumi, Templar. As far as, like, how I enjoy them. You want to play again? The game is fun. I'm always doing like new challenge runs. This one is just particularly long challenge. A free-to-play character from beginning to max endgame is a long challenge. We're 600 hours into this challenge run. Normally my challenge runs are somewhere in like the 100-hour range. Sometimes even less. It depends what the challenge run is. And then if you haven't, so wait, you never made it to? Did you ever make it to Tokyo in either version of the game? Remember you said Transylvania was as far as you got, right? Yeah, so there's like amazing story. Tokyo has amazing story, and then Legends added a new zone after Tokyo. Habit of starting over characters. I mean, unless you're doing it to change the faction, there's in Secret World, there's not really a point because you're intended to unlock all the weapons on one character and like do all roles on one character. So the only reason, other than like dumb shit I do, like challenge runs or something to like replay the story in like a weird challenge, the only reason to make a new one is to experience the story as from a different faction's point of view. I mean, it was like that even in TSW, right? Like, even in TSW, you were intended to unlock everything on one character and be able to do all the roles on one character. It's both versions of the game are like that. It's just that, like, you did Illuminati, you Dragon Templar. Yeah, so like 3 characters make sense. Beyond that, it's just, you know, screwing around. Maybe most. Well, Dragon has some, like I don't know, not to be super spoilery, but Dragon has some stuff that changes in Tokyo. So if you never got a Dragon to Tokyo, like you're kind of missing out on some of the better parts of Dragon. The reason I like Dragon, especially as a first playthrough, is like, and this held up when I played the other factions as well multiple times since, is like,
My kin, for me, you turned away.
Lumis and Templars know about each other. Dragons know about Lumi and Templar because Illuminati and Templar are things in the world that there is like established basic information on, right? So like, everyone kind of knows the Templars' gig, everyone kind of knows the Illuminati's gig, right? No one knows what the fuck the Dragon's gig is. The only way to really know anything about Dragon at all is to play Dragon, and even then it's cryptic as fuck. And like, but I'm just like, it's not like it gives you the, here's all the answers or anything, but like, it's the only ones that have any clue what the Dragon is fucking doing is playing as Dragon will let you find that out a little bit. And whenever Illuminati and Templar come up, they're not an unknown quantity to the Dragon. Like, you know, like, they're the Illuminati and Templar's motivations and what they're doing. So I feel like it's the most... Like, if you were only going to ever do one playthrough, right? Like, I would recommend Dragon. Just because I think you overall get the most information. If that makes sense. But all of them are fun to play. And all of them have different, like, faction transition between the zone missions. And some of them are... I think arguably some of them are just better than others. Templar definitely has the best transition to Transylvania mission. Like, hands down. Hands down, best transition to Transylvania mission. Because the other two ones are fucking annoying as shit to play. What are you doing? Why? You're not the fucking tank. The fuck was that shit? Oh, Stecco, huh? I turned around a little bit there. Oh, he skipped the spot. Oh, he skipped to that spot as well. Holy shit. All the way to the end, huh? Nice. A good burn. What is this? Radiant Onk. Oh, it's a heal thing. No, it's because he's, if you DPS him enough, he skips depths. Just because the DPS is higher right now. I think some of these people... Isn't Wire Rat like max or something? 17... Well, he's 1700. Stecco's 1600. So yeah, we got people that are like way above the E8 range. E8 to 11 range. So they're just like murdering shit.
These foundries were to
I would appreciate it if you didn't fucking do that. Yeah, see, he didn't. That's really irritating. There's this problem with 1700 IP people running lower content where they like kind of act like they don't have to pay attention to shit. But they actually do. Like, they'll still die to shit. I see it pretty frequently. And it just makes it, like, more annoying for the group when they do shit like that. Like, I'm just gonna speedrun this. Like, motherfucker, I'm tanking. Knock it off. This guy was dead. What the fuck? How did they not kill those guys?
I counsel evasion. not just for your sake. Too many profound creatures have already been lost.
Better run! Better run! It's one-winged, nice. You can just go away of those... Away. You can just walk away from those circles and then not die in them. Like, you should... Like, basically, you should just know they're coming. Alright? That's like one of the first things that Jinn do. Is they'll try and summon ads, and then they'll do that fucking giant circle that one-shots everybody. So I can impair the ads, and then you need to run from the circles, and then we should be golden.
The power relay. Our enemy could choose no more strategic.
Fuck, my
militaristic approach.
mapping was backwards again. That's annoying. Whoop, 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 whoop. Favorite blood soul is the one where you rip the heart out. Blue chest. I gained an IP, let's go. I'm chained. Fucking cleanse me. Thank you. Jesus Christ. That took so long for me to notice. No Churgy for you, sir.
Go. We shall meet at the summit, I trust.
Maybe we still have 5 minutes before the hourly.
How very human. Unable to resist an invitation to your own autopsy. Your race doomed itself. I'm simply ushering you over the cusp of insignificance. We bred Hell's army to serve, and serve me they shall.
Iblis! You don't belong here!
Look who's talking.
Enough! It is beyond enough. We end this in ashes or as ashes.
Each time we force you apes back down the evolutionary tree, an angel
So it
gets its black wings.
Whee!
No shelter! Not even death!
Why are you standing there? Dude, what the fuck? Come on, man. There's a secondary hit. It's not the first hit that usually kills you. It's the second one that kills you from that shit. Now I don't have.
Entropy will take you.
not too bad. That's not good. Oh, thankfully it went off right before. No, what? Oh my god. Favorite group battle. You mean like a dungeon fight? It's probably got to be like... I mean, there's different things I like for different reasons, I guess. But like, as far as like maybe like a singular fight, like not just the whole dungeon, but like a singular fight is probably the bunnies in the penthouse mini dungeon. Just because, like, it's such a interesting fight where, like, you have to balance the DPS, right? It's, like, very, very anti what DPS normally do, which is fucking just not pay attention and shoot at everything. So, like... like, having to balance the stacks... having to impair certain abilities like Rabbit's Blood, having to watch out for the bomb that, when it gets spawned, will slowly go to the center and then explode and kill everyone. Like, that, like, I like the mini dungeon as well, although it's a toss-up, I think, between that and Ankh for me, as far as, like, what I have the most fun running. There's lots of fun stuff in Ankh. Howdy, boss. Also, like, the E17 New York raid is just really fun because it's very, very challenging. Like, there's lots of additional mechanics and things you have to look out for. I mean, that's why I still run that on my main character, like, every week. I don't need anything from it. You know what I mean? I'm even the super rare outfit that took like 2 years of running it every fucking week to finally get, like, I got that. Like, I'm not really built. Well, I guess, yeah, I'm not really building new gear on my main character. Like, he's done. So, like, I don't actually need to run the raid for any reason other than, like, it's just fun to execute. It's like fun to have a group coordinated and execute that. I don't know if you've seen, like, my YouTube, but, like, I do, like, a weekly... I need to put one up tonight, actually. Tonight or tomorrow. I have like, Tuesday's E17 raid to put up. But, I've done some E17 raids where, like, I was using a mod to have, like, a top-down view. Like, way zoomed out, like, top-down view of the raid. Just interesting to play that way in the first place. But also, so it's a little bit challenging to play from a top-down perspective. But it's really cool to see the raid as a viewer from that perspective, because you can see more of what's happening. Like, what all the different mechanics happening kind of at the same time. You can sort of have a better understanding of, like, what's going on in the raid. I think the second one I did, I zoomed out even farther. Just like more of the playfield could be seen. So I feel like usually you'll see raids from either like a tank perspective or maybe like a DPS perspective. But like it's a singular perspective. And granted, I'm doing it from a tank perspective, but I'm doing it like top down. You can see the whole raid at once. Like it lets you see what everyone's kind of doing at the same time during the same interactions. I really like doing that. Oh, okay. Also, Tank Commander fight. Tank Commander fight's brand new to Legends. It never existed before. DSW. You have to 100% all the zones, which means you have to do all the missions, side missions, investigation missions, the dungeon for that zone, and you have to do all the champions on the map for that zone, and you have to do all the exploration. So you do all that for every single zone, and you and once you've done all that, randomly from literally like any bag drop ever, there's a tiny chance you'll get a peculiar box. You cannot open the peculiar box until you've 100%ed all the maps in the game. But once you've done that and you get that random, super random low chance drop, then you can go do the Tank Commander mission, which is the only content in the entire game where the entire instance is auto-scaled to your highest achieved item power. Not what you're equipped with, your highest achieved item power, so technically you can throw yourself a little bit there. But so not just the bosses, right? Like the whole instance inside, all the ads, they're all scaled to you. And there's two bosses in there. The Smiler boss and then the Tank Commander boss himself at the end. That content is really, really cool. It's not group content, I guess, so it doesn't fit your earlier question. Really, it's solo content, but it's really cool. It's really fun to do, in my opinion. It can be challenging depending on your build and stuff. Or like I said, especially if you've gained IP and then dropped IP on your actual gear because you like changed what you're using or something, you can kind of make it harder for yourself than it needs to be, or that it should have been. But it's really fun. I've done it on this character like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 times. They kept getting drops. Killer box kept dropping. Goodbye, Jack. I put that in here, I guess. I don't know if this is worth even selling. I mean, it's a good heal one, I guess. I'll see if anyone buys it. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna sell, honestly. Candelabra. Ooh. Got another Jack's head. We got Tombstone Backpack Pink. Dude, this shotgun is level 69 legendary. It is almost completely finished. I want to see if I can. I don't know. I don't know if actually going to be better at shotgun tanking the raid. I think I still prefer taking dungeons with hammer. So we can just have that for 20. Are you trying to tank the raid on Jimmy? Just tank people the way you prefer. Well, what I mean is like, so the shotgun is, especially that particular shotgun, is way better specifically for the raid. The problem I think I might have is, I think you also want the right headpiece, and I think I have the wrong headpiece for that. I think you want the interaction from the Tachyon pigment. Because that, like, that reduces the duration of your recharge timers and special abilities, right? I guess. Yeah, like, I think. Like, I just don't know if it's going to be as effective. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's just better, like, I'll tank the raid with it. Right? I don't care. I mean, my signets are not specific anyways. Like, I have generic signets. Thanks, Spell Rider. Yeah, I'm about to end stream anyways. I'm gonna raid somebody. Head out. It's 111 for me. 111. Yeah, so Joe, just in general, I prefer to do what's most efficient. That's most of the time I prefer to do what's most efficient. And especially like in certain roles, right? Like, to me, like, you should tank. Like, DPS is a little bit different because different flavors bring different things to the table. So arguably, even if you slightly less actual raw DPS, you might be contributing in other ways. So, like, there's a little bit of a difference there. But I think for, like, specific things like tank and maybe even healer, I feel like you should do what is best for the role. Like, and not just for the role, but for the content. Because sometimes your raid build isn't the same as your dungeon build. Like, what you do in the raid works there for a specific reason. And the raid has for a tank, for example, is a very different thing than, like, doing certain dungeons. And even certain dungeons, like, potentially, once I got a shotgun set up, like, right now I don't have a glyph for it anyways. I'd have to pull the glyph out of my hammer and put it in there just to use it. But I generally would want to do what's most efficient for the particular encounter, as long as it doesn't involve, like, spending a shit ton of them off to rip things out and move them around. Anyways, I'm gonna find someone to raid. Hope everyone has a good night. Thanks for hanging out, enduring me being pissy. I'm gonna raid Jade. I haven't raided them in a while. They're playing Black Desert. I never even, like, I've seen, like, trailers and shit. I've never really tried. But Jade's an old school secret player. We're gonna give them a raid. Say hi. See you later, guys. Night, Arctic. Peace.